When I returned alive, my father was dead, and my son wasn't mine. My name is Adam Miller. I'm a soldier, not just by uniform, but by soul. My father always taught me, son, dying for your country is easy. Living is harder when you return, and everything has changed. I only understood that when I had already lost everything. 2011, Afghanistan. Our unit was ambushed. Many of us were killed. I was severely injured and taken prisoner by the enemy. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and 5 long years passed. 5 years of breathing in the shadows, talking to walls, and battling hopelessness. There was only one thing that kept me alive, my son Luke, and my wife Amy. Every night I dreamed of him, holding his little hand, walking him to school. But they were only dreams, and I was a prisoner. 2016. In a global prisoner exchange deal, I was finally released. I was alive, I came back. But the joy of returning stayed only within my heart. The moment I stepped back onto American soil, I received a call from the hospital. Your father passed away from a heart attack. In his final moments, he kept calling your name. My phone slipped from my hands, and with it, the last piece of hope from my soul. I reached home. Same door, same roof, but the relationships inside were no longer the same. Amy opened the door. Luke hid behind her, like I was a stranger. And a few moments later, another man walked out of the room. His face was the reflection of all my unspoken pain. The truth? 2 years after my disappearance, Amy assumed I was dead and remarried. Luke, the son I had dreamed about every night, was actually his child, the man who now lived in my home. My body was breathing, but my heart had died. I had 2 options: either end everything or change everything. I chose the second path, a new journey, Silent Warriors Project. I started a project for soldiers, those who win wars but lose everything else. Those who return from the battlefield, only to fight the emptiness of their own homes. We provide psychological, legal, and emotional support because their wounds aren't from bullets, but from time and betrayal. One day I received a letter from Amy. You gave your life, and I killed your trust. Luke isn't your son, but he kept searching for you, because your love was truer than blood. I closed the letter, looked up at the sky, and whispered, some bonds are made not by blood, but by loyalty, and some, even with blood, remain strangers. Final scene. At a conference, I sat beside soldiers who carried wounds but also hope. I took the mic and said, we are not killed by bullets. We are killed by silence. But we are alive because we stayed loyal. And loyalty never truly dies. Last line. I've returned, but my mission is no longer just the enemy. It's healing the wounds caused by our own.